Team Reach for the Stars. I'm Megan Riesenberg. I am a team leader here on Team Reach for the Stars, and I am here to share with you some tips and tricks for weekend wall drops that I have kind of put together over the past couple of years, and I'm hoping you can find them useful as well. Hop on and tell you a little bit about putting together some wall drops to sell some of your stock on your VIP group. I know a lot of us have purchased quite a few sets, especially with last spring, and I've had tons of on-hand inventory and have been pretty successful in dropping the sets on my VIP page and having them being purchased directly from me to get rid of some of that extra stock. So I have kind of developed my own little thing, so I wanted to share it with you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. When deciding which sets to include in my wall drop, I go through my inventory, make sure I take a look at what I've got in stock. If I have any that maybe I have quite a few of that I'm looking to get rid of, maybe I feature those. And then I think about what price I want to do. I typically do $10 sets, you know, because that's just easy, right? $10 times 2 is $20. So it just makes it for an easy math. People think they're getting a deal. So it's a win-win. Once I'm ready to find the nail fees for the sets that I'm going to sell, I go to one of the nail fee groups and scroll through and see if I can find some eye-catching ones. Like this one has lots of likes, so it's eye-catching, it has good lighting, it's visually appealing, so it's going to attract your audience and make them want to buy. So I go ahead and I save it and use it in my nail fees. So one of the next things that I do is I take really good pictures, or what I call really good pictures. They're probably not as good as some other people's, but it's important to capture the color of the sets and just make them look visually appealing, so your VIPs want them and have to have them and claim. So I had taken a training I had learned from one of the Connect the Dots earlier this year, and kind of just played with it. So I'll show you a few of the things that I use to take really simple, easy pictures that I think are pretty nice. So I've just got this white cardboard, kind of like it's scrapbook paper. I use that to block light, to keep the shadows and glare off of the sets. Obviously, you've got sets. You know, I have them laid out so they're easy to grab as I'm just taking a bunch of photos. You can use any kind of backdrop, but I grabbed a couple. My thing, as you can tell, is leopard print. So I pretty much buy all the leopard print and use it whenever I can on my VIP group. So I grabbed this scrapbook paper to use as backdrop. Sometimes I do like Christmas wrapping paper at Christmas, or grab a couple of extra props, depending if I have like a theme going or something. So I'll show you real quick kind of what I do. You can kind of imagine how things go. So I'll show you my setup. Oh, I kind of wanted to mention lighting. It's a little bright in here. It is this afternoon, and you have to deal with the sun. So I find morning, like 10 o'clock-ish, I'm in Michigan, but works best for me lighting-wise in my area. My house is kind of dark, so I've got like one spot, a designated spot. I'll show you. Here I'm in my nail fee window. This is where I take my nail fees, and this is where I do my pictures. So I've just got a chair in front of the window, and then I just place them in, you know, a nice order, snap the picture, and then do it again. Now that we have our picture, we have our nail fee, now we have to decide on how much to charge. And so I've got some tips and tricks on how I determine what to charge. But don't be afraid to discount your product, especially with these bundles. If 2 people buy a 2-set bundle at $10 each, that is $40 2 $20 bundles, $40. You can easily turn that around and go on your website and buy those 4 same sets and spend less than $40, plus you get your commission. So keep that in mind. They think they're getting a deal, and really you're the one getting the deal. So always keep that in mind. So now that I've got my nail fees and my pictures, I'm going to go ahead and schedule out the posts. I find the weekend works the best for me and my group, but I schedule them using a third-party scheduling app, but you can use Facebook Scheduler. So I go in, find my saved ones, and I can easily update them and schedule them out. So I go ahead and I upload my 2 pictures, the nail fee and the picture of the sets. As they're loading, then I can save them. Then I update the description to match the sets that I'm selling. You want to use a call to action, tell them what to do and how to claim. Make sure to update the price. Try not to use dollar signs or numbers. It gets flagged and sticks it in the marketplace. I like to use emojis a lot. And then I try to be creative, get something themed or, whatever to claim, kind of a random comment to be able to get it. And now we're ready to schedule it out. I usually do weekends. That works best for my group, but you can kind of play with it and see which best works for you. And then you want to pick your time and your date. You want to spread them out every half hour to an hour, depending on how many sets you've got, and you're good to go. Almost done. So I really like using the scheduler. That way I'm not married to my phone all weekend or all day. That way I can communicate or just interact with the posts when people are commenting or posting. I do screenshot them for my own sanity after someone claims, so I can easily go back and look at my photos and then invoice them there. So I usually pick a day later in the week to catch everybody. You want to create a sense of urgency. Say you can only claim them up until Sunday at midnight or something like that. Don't leave it open-ended. So there's FOMO. FOMO is a real thing. So fear of missing out. So just create the urgency and the fun. The call to action is really important. Ask a question or tell them to drop a GIF. Just keep the interaction going because Facebook really likes that. And then once other people are commenting and it'll show up in other people's news feeds, and they're gonna be like, "Oh man, what's going over on Megan's page? I gotta go check it out." So I hope that's helpful. I'm happy to answer any questions you have, and good luck.